Wedding Day Betrayal Unveiled. I married my husband for his money, but if you think that's the wildest part, you haven't heard what happened at the wedding. We were halfway through our first dance, everyone watching, when his ex stormed in wearing a blood-red dress and a grin that said she knew something I didn't. She called out my name, loud enough to silence the band, and said, "Ask your new husband why he paid me to seduce your sister." The room froze. I could feel my heart pounding in my ears, and all I could do was stare at my husband, waiting for him to deny it. He didn't. He just looked away, jaw clenched, and that was all the answer I needed. My sister, who'd been beaming at me from the side of the dance floor, went pale. I remembered the weird late-night texts, the sudden fights she'd picked with me, and how she'd left the reception early without a word. Everything snapped into place like a cruel puzzle. My husband had orchestrated this mess. He'd paid his ex to get close to my sister, to ruin any chance she'd ever have at happiness, just so I'd feel too guilty to ever leave him. Chaos exploded at the wedding. My mother screamed at my husband, my father shoved him, and my sister ran out sobbing. The guests scattered like birds, some filming, some shouting, all of them witnessing the most humiliating moment of my life. And I just stood there, numb, staring at the man I'd chosen for his money, realizing I didn't even know the real cost of what I'd done. I thought I was in control, that I was the one running the game, but I'd been a pawn from the start. When the dust settled and the guests disappeared, I was left alone in my wedding dress, mascara streaked down my cheeks, wondering if the monster I'd married was really any worse than the person I'd become. I did it for the security, the lifestyle, the escape from my old life, but I never imagined the price would be my family. The worst part? I couldn't decide if I was more furious at him for what he'd done, or at myself for playing along until it destroyed us all.